Air signs, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a little weekend read for you. Yeah, I'm using a bunch of my own decks, and we're just going to see what messages come through, okay, from your person, okay? Some of it might have to do with you, okay? We'll see how it plays out, but you know, it doesn't matter what stage, you know, of your relationship or connection that you happen to be in. Okay, it can be that you're dealing with somebody that has a hard time sharing what they're thinking and feeling. It could be a situation where you are not together right now, or you're in some type of separation. You know, so it's going to be different for everybody. It could be a long lost love, okay, for some of you. Somebody that you've never forgotten. Okay, and where's my other, here it is. This is for air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We're going to clarify with tarot, as usual. There might be an overall theme that comes out, or there might be multiple small messages. However, you know, whatever Spirit feels like you need to hear. Two more. Look at this, just fell out. The spiritual connection between us. I'm going to put it back in the deck. We'll see if it shows itself again. Okay. All right, so let's see what we get here. All right, so air signs, first card out. This is bizarre, okay? And the chances of this happening are almost like, are astronomical. This is the same card that has come out in every single reading. There are 78 cards in each of my decks. And this card has come out for the water signs, for the earth signs, okay, and now for the air signs. I have not done the fire signs yet, okay? So this is just over the top. Really interesting, actually. So premature observations or assumptions, okay, are in some way, for sure, being made here by your person. You know, I feel like, you know, I see this a lot in personal readings, you know, where sometimes, you know, with the person asking the questions, there's a lot of assumptions that that person has made simply by telling themselves a certain story. You know, and it's natural. It's what human beings tend to do, but we're not always right when it comes to those stories that we tell ourselves. You know, certain things that we see, premature observations, certain things that we see aren't always what they really are, okay? So, you know, this has a little bit of the energy of there's more going on than meets the eye, okay? All right, so let's see what we have here. All right, so we have multiple prior marriages. This isn't going to apply to all of you, okay? This could apply to some of you, all right? This person might be concerned about this because this is their situation. They could be concerned about this because this is your situation in some way. But like I said, some of the cards are not going to apply, to everybody. This could also be about prior relationships, okay? Maybe prior relationships in some way are getting in the way. This deck is about blocks, okay? So this could be a block in some way, to a connection that you currently have with somebody's prior marriage, okay? Multiple prior marriages could also indicate that you and your connection are both currently married, all right? So let's keep going here. What do we have here? It says an illuminating message. So I feel like either this has already come your way or this is coming your way. Somebody has something to say that is going to give clarity to the situation, possibly give clarity to these premature observations or assumptions. Okay? And then finally we have Frank. Now, this card came out, I want to say, in the Earth readings, okay? What this card means, basically, is there is something that needs to be discussed in a very, very frank way, okay? A very honest way, an illuminating way. Like somebody says, I need to be frank with you, okay? Or for some of you, very few of you, you could be dealing with somebody named Frank, okay? But the meaning behind this card is, about having a frank discussion, okay? An illuminating message or a frank discussion that brings clarity in some way. Possibly clarity about, some prior relationships or multiple marriages or, something that is blocking this connection in some way. So let's take a look at some of the messages from your person here. What do we have here? It says, I'm confused by you right now. All right, so your person is saying that they are in some way confused. Confused by you. What else do we have here? I can't shake this feeling that there's more. This also came up in the Earth sign reading, okay? So it's like, it feels like that somebody here is fighting this connection in some way, or fighting their feelings, or fighting whether or not the connection makes sense in a logical way, okay? But they can't shake this feeling that there's more. One more here. I do have urges to call you, but I stop myself. So this feels a little bit like a Knight of Wands energy, kind of in and out, back and forth. It feels a little bit like in tarot, like the 6s and 5s. Like we might see some 6s and 5s that come out in this reading, where we're on the cusp of a change with the 5s, or, 6s. We're seeing, we can see the good and the bad side to this situation. That's what this is feeling like to me. All right. What else do we have here? All right, I have the ability to appreciate the situation as it is right now. Okay, so they're confused by you right now, but they also have the ability, this is the red card, this is the root chakra, okay? So this is coming from a place of I have. So this person has the ability to appreciate the situation as it is right now, which says that they're open to allowing whatever's going to happen because they're appreciating, where they're at right now. They're not trying to force anything. They might be a little bit confused by you right now. Okay, that's okay. They can't shake this feeling that there's more. Well, that's okay too. They definitely have a lot of thoughts when it comes to you about this connection. They have urges to call you, but, you know, they stop themselves, possibly because they can appreciate where the two of you are at right now, possibly feeling like, you know, hey, maybe we're not quite ready for this yet. Okay. What else do we have here? All right. So we have the green card. This is the heart chakra. This person is saying that they love your passion. The heart chakra is coming from the place of I love. So, you know, this person, I feel like if they feel anything from you, it feels like, you know, either you showed this person a level of passion or a level of appreciation and passion and desire and nurturing that this person really felt special in a way because of how you expressed yourself. You know, your passion might have shown your true feelings. Your passion might have shown, you know, your true desire for this person, or this passion might have shown just how happy you can be, like what a happy person you can be when you're around this other person. All right, so we're gonna take a little deeper look into some of these messages. Okay, so we definitely want to take a look at the premature observations because that literally has come up for everybody. All right, we're going to take a look at this illuminating message or frank discussion. I feel like these two cards go together. You know, it's like, here's this illuminating message or this honest discussion, but at the same time, this person, you know, they stop themselves from calling you to have this discussion. So we want to clarify that as well. Let's see what they are confused about right now. And let's take a look at this passion card. All right, so what do we have over here? All right, we have the Hermit. So, you know, again, I feel like this person either observed you doing something, observed you in social media, observed you, you know, in your element. And something about that, something about the observation that they made, which led them to make an assumption, might have been wrong, okay? It's caused them to really reflect. Hermit, Virgo energy, okay? You might be dealing with a Virgo. It's really caused them to really reflect on a lot of the interactions that the two of you have had together, okay? You know, they might be redefining meanings of those interactions based on something they saw or something that they assumed about you, okay? Which can happen very easily, okay? You might appear to be one person when you are around them. You might appear to be somebody else on social media, and then you might appear to be somebody, you know, even more different when this person talks about you to other people. So I feel like there are inconsistencies from their perspective as to who you are, which would explain this energy of them being confused by you. All right, so let's see what that's about. The Lovers. So what they're confused about is the very, very strong connection that the two of you have. You know, they might be thinking, is this love or is this just an attraction? Because the Lovers is definitely acknowledging that this connection exists, right? There's definitely an attraction here between the two of you, but is it love? Does it have the ability to grow into love? Okay. All right. And then over here, what is it that this person would like to talk about? Seven of Swords. You know, it's really interesting how, you know, how similar all of these readings, these weekend readings have been. How similar the cards are that have come out. It's shocking, actually, to me. Seven of Swords. This person wants to talk about deception. You know, they might feel deceived. You might not have deceived them at all, okay? They might just be seeing different aspects of who you are, different aspects of your personality, different aspects of your life based on, you know, different ways of communicating, you know, again, through social media, in person, through other people. You know, they feel like in some way they have been deceived by you. Okay. Now, for some of you, there's another element here. Seven of Swords, multiple marriages. You know, I feel like somebody here might be asking, you know, am I just going to be the next notch on the bedpost? Okay. They might be asking that when it comes to you. You might be asking that when it comes to them. Okay. But it's like, again, going back over here, it's like, does this really have the potential to be a loving long-term relationship? Or is it just a fly by night, you know, just two lovers crossing in the night? All right. So over here, I do have urges to call you, but I stop myself. The Fool. So this person, you know, I feel like has been on the verge of being the fool, of taking the risk, of moving towards the unknown, okay? And they stop themselves. They stop themselves because they're questioning the connection. Not the connection, but the ability for the connection to grow. All right? They're stopping themselves because they don't know if this is something that could go the distance, go long term. There's something about how they perceive you, Seven of Swords, that they have questions around, that they need clarity around, okay? Yeah. All right, so let's see. This is about, I love your passion, Seven of Cups. So I feel like in this case, because we have, I'm confused by you over here, I feel like this is, you know, the passion that you express to this person, they may not feel like they either deserve it or are worthy of it. Okay, they may feel that your energy might be a little bit overwhelming for them. It's like you might be a little too much for them. They might think that, you know, why would anyone have this much passion for me? It's like they're not used to it. They're not used to somebody being passionate or super happy around them, especially if, you know, possibly they've gone through multiple marriages or multiple relationships where they didn't have that or they didn't experience that. So let's clarify, since this confusion energy is coming up here twice. Let's clarify it here and let's clarify it here. And then let's clarify the Fool as well. Lovers clarified by the World. So the World, you know, could be about, it can be about wrapping things up in a satisfying way. Okay. But it can also be about, you know, merging together. So I feel like, again, I feel like the dichotomy here a little bit, like this person is considering both, considering wrapping it up. By the way, this card is card of Capricorn. You might be dealing with Capricorn. The World, in addition to the Devil, is also Capricorn energy. Lovers is Gemini energy. So air sign, you might be dealing with an earth sign, okay, for sure, with the Hermit here as well. Yeah, I feel like their confusion is really about literally, can this go the distance, or is this, is it better to just wrap this up? Over here, Seven of Cups, clarified by Ten of Pentacles. So Ten of Pentacles is going the distance for sure. All right. So, I feel like that's the heavier energy here. The heavier energy is this person does want to go the distance with you, but there's a big question here. Seven of Swords. Are you able to do that? Are you able to commit? Multiple marriages might say maybe not. But multiple marriages can also say, hey, I'm ready to, I have the desire to commit, but I'm committing to the wrong people. Okay, it can say that as well. So the Fool, when it comes to this person, I do have urges to call you, but I stop myself. It's like there's an urge to take a risk here and do that and call you and have this conversation. Queen of Pentacles. So while I feel like the desire and the urge is completely authentic, the action, there's lack of action. Let's get one more for that. The urge is absolutely authentic. Five of Cups. So, like I said, I'm not surprised to see a 5 here. Five of Cups says that you in some way, whether you realize it or not, you in some way have hurt this person in the past. Okay? It may not be something that you're even aware of. All right? But, it's like they authentically want to reach out. These Two of Cups in the background here say that the mutual connection is absolutely here. These 3 cups that have spilled over, it's like, what are those 3 cups for you? What could your person possibly be focused on, when it comes to these 3 spilled cups, these 3 empty cups? It's going to be different for a lot of you, but I feel like that's what keeps them or holds them back. Even though the desire is authentic, the action is stopped because of this energy, because of this sadness. And again, you might not be aware that you did anything, but something that happened between the two of you hurt this person. All right, so let's see what the Seven of Swords is, because I feel like that's the crux of this. The discussion that they want to have, but Seven of Swords, something that you might have done maybe unwittingly, unknowingly, or it could be about their false or misperception of you in some way. Seven of Swords, clarified by Queen of Wands. So, Queen of Wands, a couple of things here, okay? First of all, they might be very, very intimidated by you. They might be intimidated by, your essence, your beauty, your ability to charm a lot of different people. That can also be showing up here with the Seven of Cups, indicating that that they are not only confused, but intimidated by all the choices that you might have in love, okay? They could feel that, that you're a little bit you're a catch, but it's like, do they want somebody that is highly attractive to the masses? This is also a card of the Mistress. So Seven of Swords and Queen of Wands. When Seven of Swords is near the Queen of Wands, I'm inclined to feel this as Mistress, okay? So you know, it's interesting because this person might have showed you a lot of attention. They might have showed you a lot of interest. They might have shown, you know, an attraction for you. And then when you said or did something that indicated that it was mutual, or you didn't even have to say anything necessarily, but when they found out that it was mutual, you immediately went into the box of mistress. If this person is married, okay? If this person is not married, I feel like they saw you as very intimidating, all right? But I feel like, you know, they might need some clarification. Again, that's why this energy over here with the lovers and the world and this confusion, like, am I just a piece of meat, or am I somebody that you want to grow in a relationship with? They might see you as having a mistress mentality. And this energy over here, the fact that I have the ability to appreciate the situation as it is right now, I feel like is fear. So let's take a look at what that is. And let's look at, I can't shake this feeling that there's more. Okay, so Knight of Wands, there it is. There's that in and out energy. This is a card of Sagittarius. You might be dealing with a Sagittarius. It's like, I feel like this is what they're afraid of. They're afraid of a potential affair. They're afraid of third party. They're afraid of being hurt, because for whatever reason, I feel like this person was hurt by you in some way, even if it was unintentional by you. And then I can't shake this feeling that there's more. Four of Cups. Look, there's those Three of Cups that we saw in the Five of Cups. This card shows that this person is still focused on what they consider their Ace of Cups to be, which is you. So they might go in and out of this energy of focusing on these three empty cups. Whatever made them sad about you, whatever upset them, maybe whatever broke the two of you up or made the two of you separate, you know, at the end of the day, they still focus on, you know, this Ace of Cups, what they want in love. I don't feel like they've given up on this. At the end of the day, they are thinking or desiring long-term with you. But I think their main question is, you know, am I just a passing attraction for you, or am I somebody that is really going to, you're really going to allow me to grow with you? Okay. All right, air signs. That's what I have for you. I got to tell you, all of these readings are intertwining like crazy. All of the same cards are coming up in all of these readings. So this is definitely a very significant energy out there right now. And I feel like it's ultimately about, you know, premature observations or assumptions that aren't validated, that aren't confirmed, where nobody has clarity. So we're basing all of the things that we do, think, say, and feel on assumptions versus what's really going on. All right. All right, guys. That's what I have for you. You know, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you again, actually, on Sunday. On Sunday, I will start rolling out the weekly readings because it's my anniversary week. All right. Okay, so I will talk to you then. All right. Thanks so much. Bye.